Hello there, food for thought, no pun intended. My older son, who's 2 years old, loves fries. He loves them. So this morning I went out and got him some. He didn't know I got them. Instead, I made him pancakes. I wanted to see how his attitude was with the pancakes. So as he's eating the pancakes, he could smell the fries, and he started calling out for his favorite food. Fries, fries. I didn't give it to him right away. I wanted to see if he'd finish his pancakes with a good attitude. He didn't know I had them, so he finished his pancakes with a great attitude. I gave him this box, and as he opened them, his eyes lit up, and there were the fries. And I started thinking, this is probably exactly how God is with us. He gives us things, and we have no idea the blessings that's waiting for us. He looks at our attitudes and our hearts, and right now we're in a weird situation, and how's your attitude through this? There's times I'm given things or I'm in situations I'm not even grateful for what I have, and I need to stop. Or there's times where I want to give up on a situation, and who knows how many blessings or fries I've missed out on that God's had for me. And I started thinking about the Bible and Joseph, who in Genesis was in some pretty bad situations. His own brothers sold him into slavery, threw him into a well. Joseph was also thrown in prison for doing nothing wrong, forgotten in prison for a couple years. Joseph had every reason, every right to be upset, but he wasn't. He had a great attitude. Never once does the Bible mention any negative things about Joseph. Over all the other heroes in the Bible, there is something negative to say about them. You hear it from Samson, from David, from Moses. There's something to say negative about all these heroes except Joseph. Why? Because he had a great attitude. God saw his heart and his attitude during this time and blessed him and gave him his fries. When Joseph saw his brothers, he had an opportunity to get revenge, but he didn't. I'm going to read you a passage in Genesis 50:19. Read along with me. But Joseph replied, "Don't be afraid of me. Am I God that I can punish you? You intended to harm me, but God intended it all for good. He brought me to this position so I could save the lives of many people." Now, I don't know about you, but that is a really good attitude. Through all the trials Joseph was in, he was given a lot of pancakes, not a lot of fun trials. But because of his good attitude, continuing to serve the Lord and trusting in him, God gave him fries. He made him second in command of all of Egypt, saving Egypt and his own family in return. And he even, instead of getting revenge on his brothers, even told his brothers, God intended all this for good. So when you're in a tough situation, you're given pancakes in life, don't forget God's got fries waiting for you. Stay true to him. And that's all I have for you today. Have a great rest of the day. Stay safe.